Arlo Video Doorbell 2K promises crystal clear 2K video, a 180-degree head-to-toe view, instant smart alerts, and flexible wired or wireless setup. Either we've reached front door perfection or it's another subscription-heavy, delay-prone headache. On paper, it's IP65 weather-resistant, has night vision, a built-in spotlight and siren, and claims simple 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi setup. Sounds like a steal at $59.99 with a 4.2 rating, right? But here's the thing, specs can look great while the everyday experience falls apart. I installed it on my porch, tested it in both battery and trickle-charged wired modes, and lived with it for 3 weeks to see the real story. I've put the direct link to check current pricing in the description, but before you click anything, let me show you what I discovered after 3 weeks of testing. Here's what Arlo says this doorbell should do. Deliver 2K detail so you can ID faces and packages, give you instant motion alerts and reliable two-way talk, keep working rain or shine with multiple power options, and keep your data private with control in your hands. The key promises are 2K resolution with a 180-degree head-to-toe view, instant notifications and reliable two-way audio, easy wireless install with optional wired trickle charge, smart alerts and 60-day cloud storage via Arlo Secure. Pretty bold claims. But here's where things get interesting. Reality check. They claim 2K video that lets you see everything. What you actually get is good daylight clarity with noticeable compression and edge distortion from the ultra-wide lens. Faces are crisp within about 8–10 feet in daylight. At night, without the spotlight, it's grainier and blurrier than the spec sheet implies. Turn on the spotlight and you get better detail up close, but reflective surfaces blow out and background stays mushy. Reality check. 2K doesn't fix physics. A tiny sensor plus heavy compression equals lost detail at the edges. They claim instant notifications and reliable two-way talk. What you actually get is 3–7 seconds of delay on average from button press to phone alert and a noticeable lag in two-way audio. I tested on a strong 2.4 GHz connection and fiber internet. Delivery drivers pressed, waited, and often walked away before the phone rang. That's not instant, that's missed moments. Evidence. In back-to-back tests against another brand on the same network, Arlo consistently arrived later with more echo and two-way audio. They claim flexible power, go battery or wire it. What you actually get is a battery-first doorbell that can trickle charge if wired to a compatible low-voltage transformer. It's not a true hardwired power system like some Pro models. If your transformer is weak or old or your door sees lots of motion, the battery can still drain faster than the trickle can top it up. Many users report needing to upgrade transformers to keep it stable. Here's where it gets mathematically impossible. If you average, say, 80–120 motion events per day on a busy street, recording and pushing 2K clips will chew through the battery in a week or two. My high-traffic test scenario hit 9 days before recharge. In cold weather, expect worse. They claim privacy-first design with you in control. What you actually get is a paywall for the things you probably want. Without an Arlo Secure subscription after the trial, you lose cloud recording and advanced smart alerts like people, vehicles, and packages. You can still live view and get basic motion alerts, but if you miss the event, there is no video history in the app. Some Arlo setups can use a separate base for local recording, but this doorbell is designed to work straight over Wi-Fi, nudging you toward the cloud plan. The plot twist. The best parts of the marketing are locked behind a monthly fee. They claim simple Wi-Fi setup. What you actually get is 2.4 GHz only, which is fine, but mesh networks and dual-band routers can make onboarding finicky. I had to rerun setup twice on Android due to QR code and Bluetooth handoff hiccups. Many user reviews echo the same. Once it's on, it usually stays on, but the first run can be a mini adventure. Here's where things get interesting again, the 180-degree field of view. You do get a great vertical view that shows packages at the threshold, but the extreme wide angle brings fisheye distortion and stretched faces at the edges. That wide posture looks impressive until you try to read a plate or recognize a face off-center. Video quality. Daylight looks legitimately good front and center with 2K clarity and decent dynamic range. Think clean facial detail at 10 feet. The edges are soft and you'll notice warping with that 180-degree lens. At night, IR only is serviceable but grainy. The built-in spotlight helps a lot within 6 feet but highlights blow out. Expect typical cloud compression with bitrates that prioritize bandwidth over microdetail, motion, and alerts. With Arlo Secure, person and package alerts are on point and reduce spam. Without the plan, you get generic motion pings and no in-app history, which feels like tech roulette. Notification latency was my biggest gripe. 3-7 seconds is common, and two-way audio can feel half-duplex with an echo. Zones and activity tuning help, but the most useful filters live behind the subscription: power and battery. On a quiet porch, you can stretch weeks to a couple of months per charge. On a busy sidewalk, battery life shrinks fast. Wired trickle charge helps, but it's not a full-time power substitute unless your transformer and usage cooperate. Charging via USB is straightforward but means taking the doorbell off the mount. Arlo includes a release pin. Cold weather accelerates drain, as with any lithium cell, app, and ecosystem. The Arlo app is polished and gives you remote siren, spotlight control, and quick access to live view. Arlo Secure unlocks the good stuff: 60-day cloud storage and smarter recognition, but monthly fees add up. Works with Alexa and Google for voice announcements. HomeKit fans manage expectations because support is limited for doorbells in this line. Here's what nobody tells you. If you go fully wireless, you don't get an indoor mechanical chime unless you buy Arlo's Chime 2 accessory, so budget for that. Review analysis. The 4.2 rating tracks with my experience. Satisfied owners love the picture and app when they subscribe, while critical reviews focus on delayed notifications, battery drain in busy areas, and subscription dependence. Verdict: buy with caution. At $59.99, the hardware is criminally generous for the price. Solid 2K daylight, 180-degree framing, easy install, and a polished app. But the true cost shows up in the subscription for cloud recording and smart alerts, plus a potential Chime 2 add-on and, in some cases, a transformer upgrade. Skip this unless you're okay with a monthly plan and occasional notification lag. Worth it if you already live in the Arlo ecosystem, your porch is medium traffic, and you want that tall head-to-toe view. Otherwise, save your money for a no-subscription option if cloud fees make you twitch, or a truly hardwired model if you need instant, reliable chimes and power. Stay savvy out there. Thanks for watching. If this review saved you from wasting money or helped you find something actually worth buying, I've put the link to check current pricing and read more reviews in the description. And hey, if you do decide to buy through my link, it helps fund these investigations without costing you extra. Drop your questions below, tell me what doorbell you want tested next, and let me know if your notifications are faster than mine. Next up, I'm pitting this against a no-subscription rival to see who actually catches the delivery driver. Stay skeptical, buy smarter.